Let's spend this time contrasting the concepts behavior chain, chaining or chaining procedures, and task analysis. A behavior chain is basically a sequence of behaviors that need to be completed to successfully complete a specific routine. And each step in any behavior chain or routine functions as both a conditioned reinforcer for the previous step and a discriminative stimulus for the next step. And this also, of course, ensures the successive order piece of any behavior chain or routine. Think about things like making a sandwich or turning on your computer or even a skincare routine. There is a specific order that is signaled. When teaching specific behavior chains, we need to assess the required steps and necessary skills to complete that routine. And that's where task analysis comes in. A task analysis is the breakdown of the complex skills of a behavior chain into smaller, sequential, and teachable steps. For example, a task analysis for making a sandwich may include specific steps like taking out bread, toasting bread, opening a jar of mayo and spreading it on the bread, or squeezing out some mustard, maybe placing the specific ingredients onto the bread and closing the sandwich with the second piece of bread. And there could be many variations depending on the type of sandwich or whatever that need to be taught, like maybe cutting the bread or cutting the sandwich in half, which would then also need to be part of that analysis. And so this breakdown of steps, it's going to be person specific, depending on the skill level as well as whatever relevant environmental variables there are. So a task analysis for the same behavior can vary person to person and environment to environment. But the main point is that we need the task analysis to identify the needed steps for any routine and then assess the individual's ability or lack of ability to do the steps within that routine. And once we have all that, we now have to do the next thing, which is train that routine and train in such a way that the successive order is incorporated into the teaching, which is where those chaining methods come into play. These are the specific instructional procedures that we use to teach the steps that are identified in the task analysis. And the how of this teaching depends on the specific teaching method that is used, like forward chaining, backward chaining, or total task chaining. And the takeaway: behavior chain, linked sequence of responses needed to complete a specific behavior chain or routine. Task analysis, the breakdown of these needed steps. And chaining procedures, the specific methods used to teach the specific sequence of behaviors that have to happen to complete the behavior chain. I hope that helps.